As you can expect, trying to be stronger as a unit, especially defensively. Because when you look at, well, whenever we concede goals, we have bodies behind the guy that Cummings to shoot, or every mistake that we've been doing. It's not like we were like outplayed, or we're not in shape, or we don't have bodies behind the ball. We do a lot of that. It's, I think, down to um, being committed, and sometimes lack of concentration, and what you should do as a back four and as a unit sometimes to perform. But it's still early in the season, and I don't know if you saw what I said after the Columbus game, after the Montreal game, games that we won, and I said, watch out, because we give a lot of opportunity to the teams that we're playing against, sorry, to punish us, and they didn't. But this he did. So yeah, you're not going to win a league by scoring every time 4 or 5. You gotta every now and then, win a 1-0 or a 0-0 or 1-1 away from home, to be able to win the league. But still early in the season, so everything can be better and worked on, and hopefully that's going to change.
There's certainly some questions in defense, but in attack, you've been doing well. You've been finding some success.
I know, but as you know, it's not about attack and not defending, or defending and not attacking, or talking about one or two or three or four individuals. It is a team effort, and right now we do play well sometimes, and sometimes not. So we're gonna have to try to find a way to play well throughout the 90 minutes, not only 1 hour or 20 minutes well, and not. So yeah, that's the thing we've been working on. And as I said, no excuses. I know some young guys are in, new guys at the back. That's not how I see it. Sometimes I see it as we got to perform and play well at the weekend. Rafa not in, Conde, Taino, who might not have, maybe Soli. Maybe it's going to be a new back four like it was against DC. No excuses. You got to perform.
But overall, you've been here now for some time. Do you feel like the team has made improvements over the time that you've been here?
Yes and no. Yes and no. I do think we do play better when we're going forward, but we're struggling sometime at the back. So, as I said, you need to find the right balance. It takes time. I know, and I know I've been saying that for a long time, but it does take time to try to find the right balance. And as I said, no excuses. But at the end of the day, it's always better when you can work every weekend with the same team, you know, and not people coming, leaving, coming again, leaving, changing position. But again, don't get me wrong, you still have to perform. Whoever is playing right back, central midfielder, center forward, left back, center back, you gotta perform, and that's that. Other teams manage to do it, So we're gonna have to try to find a way to manage to do it.
One of the guys who's been consistent has been Kenny Cooper, at least being in the lineup. You guys have found some good chemistry at times. What has it been like to have him there, and has he proven to be a positive difference?
Well, basically, Kenny's a kind of a, like, I like to call it, the old-fashioned center forward. He just want to score, and you see it with him. He will always be in the box, always make a run behind the defense. That is important for us. On the other side, as a team and as a unit, we're trying to find him, and usually when we do find him, he does find the back of the net. So that's what we're trying to do, and make sure we can put him in the best position we can out there.
There have been throughout the day, we've had people come in and tweet us questions. Are you up to answer a few of them?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, this one comes from Justin. He says, being arguably the best player in the MLS, who do you feel is a close second?
I don't see myself as, arguably or not or whatever. First of all, the best in the MLS. You have a lot of great guys in this league. Wondolowski is scoring a lot of goals. Kenny, the guys at Kansas City are doing extremely well. But it's still early in the season, so I actually, that's why you see myself sometimes being upset and not too happy even when I score, because we want to do better as a team.
Right.
You know, I didn't come here only to do a personal thing. I want to play well as a team. That's why sometimes you see me, the goal against Columbus, I was upset because we conceded one, and I know how important it would have been to not concede a goal and all this type of stuff. You understand what I mean? So that's more I am than, you know, I'm kind of maybe happy in a way that people say it like this, but that's not my aim.
Darby asks, if you were the MLS commissioner, what's the first thing you would do to improve the league?
You know, it's a good one, but yet a hard one. First of all, I'm not, and I respect what Don Garber is doing. It's not an easy job. Uh, but yeah, like I said, you know, maybe you know if you stop the whole DP thing and salary cap, and maybe you would have had more players from Europe coming. But on the other side, also you want to have some players being from here being able to play in the league. So I don't know. You know, it's an easy one to say when you're not in.
Right.
But I think the league is going the right way. But maybe yeah, that's the thing I would say. It's like if I said to you right now, if you're in Barcelona and you said to Pep Guardiola or Arsene Wenger, you got to keep three and let the rest go.
Yeah.
It's an easy thing to work with. You know, that's the thing you need to because me coming from Europe, you know, Barcelona has Iniesta, Xavi, Piqué, Puyol, Messi, Sanchez. I'm not going to name the whole squad. I'm not going to name the whole squad of Madrid, the whole squad of Bayern Munich, the whole squad of Chelsea, Arsenal, whatever. I'm not going to name the whole squad, but it's like if you ask, you know, it will be great if, you know, the best could play and you can attract the best and mix it with the American players here. You know, that would have been amazing. But for some reason, it is how it is, and I respect the work of the commission.
Rene asks, why do you use the number 14? And what does that mean to you?
It's kind of weird, you know. I mean, I said it so many times, maybe they don't know about it, but I actually wear number 12. That was my first, that's actually the number that I wanted to wear since the beginning. I had it at Monaco, and I had it obviously in the national team because of Marco van Basten. That's the number he had when I watched the Euro 88, because he came off the bench, and at that time you didn't have numbers. You couldn't, it was like from 1 to 16. So Marco van Basten came off the bench at the Euro 88, and we all know the story after. So, but he had the number 12. So, as my favorite player growing up, that's what I wanted, number 12. But then when I arrived in at Arsenal, the guy that had the number 12 was the old teammate of mine playing in Monaco, and a friend. And I remember Mr. Dean at the time saying to me, "Do you want it?" And I went, "I'm not going to take, you know, that's not me." So the number available that was there was number 14, and that's how it happened. Yeah, it did, but I mean, it wasn't the story behind it. That's the story behind it, actually. Is I couldn't get number 12, so the one available was 14. I said, yeah, okay. I took, yeah, that's what happened.
It's funny. Johan asks, do you want to be a football manager after your career is over?
You know what? I wouldn't mind it. Now, do you think, sometimes you do think you can be a good one? You can never tell. So I actually don't know. That will be an option, like plenty of other options. I know I will be in the game for sure. How? I actually don't know, but that why not? Why not?
What would you like to coach if you had to pick a league?
I don't know. You know, everybody knows the love that I have for Arsenal Football Club, so you know it goes without saying where. But you know that is a dream. That you know you gotta work your way up and all this stuff. So you know, and if you end up being a manager, that this is just like, yeah.
You went back to Arsenal. You got that goal in the first match. And this is actually a question here. Those emotions. I mean, you could see, anyone could see when you get on that field. What did that mean to you?
Basically, I said it after the game. Uh, it was the first time. I put the national team aside, because national team is national team. Don't get me wrong. You always love your country and love to play and represent your country. But it was the first time I scored a goal as a fan for a team. So it was like, you know, especially with, you know, the history the, that I have there with the club, and also the understanding with the guys working at the club and the fans. I said it. I never felt what I felt in my whole entire career after that goal. That the emotion was just too much to describe. All I know is I never felt that before.